Hello ladies and gentlemen, today we're taking a look at a watch from AVI-8. Most of you guys probably know this brand already if you're a regular subscriber to the channel. This is their new model. This is the Avon Hawker Hunter series. It's an automatic watch with actually a new style bracelet on it. It has a skeletonized balance wheel, as you can see here, coming through the front, and kind of a smoky skeletonized dial, which looks pretty cool. I thought I'd feature this on the channel. Looks like a pretty cool watch, some good specifications. And let's get right into it. Now it comes in your pretty new standard AVI-8 box, which is kind of a canvas style box with a little card inside, and that's pretty much it. This model is AVI-8 There are a few different variations. I will drop a link down to their website in the description below so you can see all the different dial variations. And yeah, I think it's a pretty good looking watch. It has some nice weight to it, and interesting dial as always with AVI-8. A nice bezel there, interesting crown as well. Always very aviation inspired. That's the whole thing behind AVI-8. And yeah, you can always save 20% with code WA20 or code WatchAddict at checkout if you're interested in purchasing one of these. I believe these are actually available right now for sale. Now the watch is actually housed in a solid 316L stainless steel 42mm diameter case, which really isn't that much bigger from your standard 40mm dive watches, which I review a lot on this channel. In terms of case thickness, we're looking at about 14mm, which is not that bad. I think that's pretty average. Lug to lug, you're looking at 50mm from here to here, a pair of 22mm lug widths here. So pretty standard size for a aviation watch, I'd say. It has those nice large pilot hands, as you can see, nice broad markers as well. We also do get a genuine sapphire crystal on this watch, which not all AVI-8 have sapphire crystals. Not all their watches do have sapphire crystals. So it's nice to see a nice sapphire crystal on this one, as you can see. Now, in addition to that sapphire crystal, there are some interesting, I'd say, design techniques on the dial of this watch. Let's get a little closer in here so you can see. You can see we have a smoky dial. You have this plate coming over here to the circle, where you can see the balance wheel going off. It does state automatic, 20, you can really get a little closer, 24 joules. This is an NH36. Beats at 3 Hertz. Most of you guys are pretty familiar with this movement. It's produced by Seiko. It beats at 3 Hertz, 24 joules. This one running about plus 5 seconds fast a day. They generally have a power reserve of about 39-40 hours. You can manually wind the movement to give it power. It is already running, as you can see. Very nice crown, actually. You have that kind of turbine crown with very good grip, signed with the AVI-8 logo, which is pretty cool. Also an exhibition case back and a new bracelet. But let's take a look at the finishing first. You can see we have nice brushed sides, which are actually really, really nice. A little polishing over here on tops of the lugs, as you can see on the other side as well. Very nice case design, nicely cut. So you can see this bezel here, which is fluted. Very nice. I think it looks pretty cool. It is polished on these sides as well, for some nice contrast between that brushing and the polishing, which is pretty cool. So this movement, you can wind it in the first position. I'm going to pull out one position, we get hacking, as you can see here, and you can change the time. Nice broad pilot style hands, filled with Loom, as well as all the markers which are layered on top here of the other portion of the dial. Yeah, just pretty cool, nice red accents. This is from the Hawker Hunter line, as you can see. Now getting to the bracelet. So this is an HLink style bracelet, which are becoming really popular in smaller brands, I must say. As you can see here, it is very fluid, I should say. I believe this one is held in by pins. This one does have pins, but it is a very nice bracelet. It is nicely finished, and we do get a pretty standard flip open clasp with a nice milled clasp. Looking at the case back, we have a custom rotor. As you can see here, some basic specifications, solid end links on this bracelet as well. Yeah, we have the AVI-8 kind of printed on the back side of that crystal. Nice glimpse of the NH36 movement, the model number, and that's pretty much about it. On my 6.5-inch wrist, 50mm lug to lug, it fits a little bigger, I must say, than something that was lug to lug of like 48. But as you can see there, it fits just across, kind of hugs the wrist, as you can see there, right at this portion towards the end. So really no issue with the lug width 42x50. I can definitely wear that on my 6.75-inch wrist, especially when it swells during the summer. It's even going to fit a little bit better. But the bracelet is definitely comfortable. I think it's a nice look. It looks a little different. You have that smoky dial with the exposed balance wheel on the front. Now getting to Loom, as you can see, there is some nice Luminova applied to the hands, which is pretty bright, as you can see here. Yeah, it's pretty bright. Glows a nice green. Definitely some type of super luminova, probably C3. but it is on the markers as well. Obviously there's a lot more room to put it on the hands there, but it definitely glows pretty good and doesn't fade quickly, I must say. So I think the Loom is actually pretty decent. So let me know what you guys think of this watch. Honestly, there are no quality control issues on my end. One little thing, maybe I could see a few more micro adjustments. There are only 3 here. But I really do like this new HLink style bracelet. It fits very nicely to the lugs. You can see here, perfect fit. The movement functions great. Very smooth winding, easy to use crown. No issues with that whatsoever. Definitely an interesting design. Not a design that you're going to see from another brand, I must say. Definitely one of their own designs. You can see here a lot of interesting stuff going on this dial. But yeah, AVI-8 and Spinnaker have been introducing bracelets on a lot of their new models. I think it's a good step to head towards. A lot of people do prefer bracelets over straps, leather straps or rubber straps, and I do too as well, if it's a decent bracelet such as this HLink bracelet. In terms of quality control on this model, I can tell you there were no quality control issues. I can't speak for every single model out there, but on my end, everything was good. I think it's a decent watch for a decent price. You can read more about this watch if you click the link in the description below, and you can check out their website and read a little bit more. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below as usual. Definitely throw the video a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.